to the fourth lesson of the Introduction to Web Development with Django course. In this lesson, we'll start implementing registration and login functions in our project. So first thing to do will be to create a forms.py file in the main application. In this forms.py, we'll write our forms that we'll include in the project. So from Django, import forms. We're importing forms, and then from Django contrib auth forms import user creation form. This thing will help us to create a user. Then we write from Django contrib auth models import user. That's it. That's the thing that we need to implement our user form. So we'll write class new user form user creation form. Email equals forms dot email field required true. This thing is responsible for creating a field of email in the form and making it required so that the user can't actually register himself without an email. After that, we create a meta class model equals user fields equal username and email. So we created a kind of registered class with the name user and with the field username and email. I think that should be, it would be better without a capital letter so we don't mess it up. Now we create a function to actually save new users using our form. So def save self commit goes true user dot save. So basically save is a function, user save is a function that is that saves our user. This function should be inside if commit equals true user save. Then we write return user. And we also need to include user equals super new user form self dot save commit equals false. That's basically it. We created a form for our user, and now we need to go to the views.py. Oh no, let's go first to urls.py to register our views kind of thing. But before that, as you guys remember, in URLs we write the path to a page that is using a specific function from views.py. But firstly, we need to create a page for us. So let's name our page login.html. Right, here it is. Let's leave it blank for now, and we're going and let's name registration HTML. So the thing is that now we have two pages, and now we write the paths for them. So path registration HTML views. We'll name our function register to account, and the name of the page will be and the name of the path will be registration. Right, here we go. And now we need to kind of create a views.py for our function. So we're going here. Now we started def. How did we name it? We named it register to account. Def register to account. On request, if request method equals post. So basically a post method is when a user wants to send something to the database. So in our case, when user tries to register something, he tries to input his data, and it will be a method post. So if request method post form equals new user form request post. But the thing is that first of all we need to import new user form from the forms.py. So we write from.forms import new user form. Here we go. Now the thing is that we need to check if the form is valid or not. So if form that is valid, this is a function that checks the validity of our request. If form is valid, user equals form dot save, and then we message to our admin.py on request new user registered, and then we render the page itself. Oh no, we rendered the page that indicates that the registration was successful. So for example, main registration successful full HTML. HTML. So we created a file. It will basically confirm that we created a form, and will redirect us to a login page. But what if form isn't valid? We write the function for it too. Else messages dot error requests registration failed. And then we return render by the request main registration HTML register form. Here we go, and then we write form equals new user form. Then we write return render request main registration HTML register form. So what did I write? This thing. So if form isn't valid, it shows the message in the admin page that the registration failed. So we can see how many times the people tried to register and failed. And also it renders the registration page itself um, with an error message. Yeah. I think for now that's it. In the next lesson we will improve our front end for our registration page, and we'll add more details to our project to make it actually run. And then we'll in the further lessons we'll create a login page, a login function to fully implement the authorization function in our project.